Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Grappone Drive. I'm Hollis from the Grappone Automotive Group, and today I have the 2017 Honda Fit EX-L with leather heated seats, and we're going to take this out, see what it can do around the city, see how much space is inside because it's surprisingly large, and find out anything else about it that might be useful for you as a consumer to know. So join me, won't you? How about some real-world legroom? This is amazingly good. I'm impressed. I have my seat set to how I was. I'm 5'7", and as you can see, there's a lot of room between my knees and the back of my seat. There's room to put my feet underneath. I mean, honestly, this is a giant area for my feet. There's a very small hump in the middle for the exhaust or whatever, but the door's opened wide. There's a lot of room once I'm back here. It's got the nice headrest that adjusts, kind of like the HRV did that we tested last week. This is the leather in the back here too. We've got a map pocket back there. It's really not bad. We've got cup holders in the doors. No cup holders in the middle or anything. There's no armrest, and there's nothing down at the bottom. But otherwise, I'm really impressive. And there's well over a fist of room here. It's sculpted out behind the moonroof, which you can see we have. And not all of them have it, so if you don't want a moonroof, you don't have to get a moonroof, and your passengers in the back will have more headroom. So there's that, which is great. Honda does say that this back seat has more room than a lot of the mid-size cars. You know, I kind of believe it. Space-wise across, this is a small car, so 3 people would be a little tight, but for 2 people, I mean, you definitely have legroom. There's no doubt about that. And I'm impressed with that. I truly am. It's really quite a bit of room. So that's really, really great. The Honda Fit has 52.7 cubic feet of space if you fold down these 2 seats here. They're 60-40 split here in the cargo area. There's just a couple different ways you can open the trunk. You can, as long as the key fob is on, you can just open up with the button there. Or you can unlock the car and still open it, but it's nice deep well in here. There's a good amount of space. You can get a cargo cover that goes across here. Underneath we do have a little bit of storage as well as your toolkit, and we'll see this magic seat because it's pretty fantastic. So if I come over here, I can easily just recline that whole seat, and as you can see, it's a nice flat load floor, so you can do either side. But what's also neat about this is folding it back up. For one, you can recline that seat back a little bit, just like we did with the HRV last week. And also you can do this. I can fold it up, push that down, and there you go. Now you're in hauling mode. So you have from floor to ceiling to put something tall, maybe a potted plant that you don't want to get crushed in the trunk. So you have a lot of space there. When you're done, simply just raise that up, let the seat go back down, and you're good to go. Under the hood of this 2017 Honda Fit is a Honda Earth Dreams 1.5 liter 4-cylinder with VTEC. That is good for 130 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound like a lot, but keep in mind that this vehicle is only a little over 2,000 pounds, so really it is fine, it's plenty. And you have 2 different transmission options as well, so you can get a 6-speed manual or a CVT, which is what we have today. We've got that CVT. Depending on the model that you get and the transmission choice you go with, you're gonna get phenomenal gas mileage no matter what. You can get up to 40 miles per gallon on the highway if you get the Civic the base Fit LX with the CVT, and if you have the EX and above, which is what we have today, we have that EX-L, then you get 37 on the highway, which is still stellar. The content quite plentiful. You have 4 different options of trims. You've got base LX, you have EX, which adds things like the keyless entry with the push button start and the moonroof and the touchscreen audio. You have EX-L, which is what we've got today, which adds heated leather seats, which I might add I'm appreciating greatly today because it is just off and on rainy and it's cold and windy and it's a fall day, and I'm happy that they're heated, let's just say that. And then there's EXL Navi, which adds navigation to the touchscreen display audio system that we have here. The display audio works very well. It's just like the one that we had in the HRV last week. And it does have Honda's Lanewatch, so if I either activate it with the push button on the end of my signal stock, or if I turn on my right side blinker, I automatically get the screen to display my right hand blind spot via the camera that's in the right passenger's mirror. It's a really great system, it's ingenious, and I like it a lot because it gives you a really clear view, much better than like a blind spot mirror would, because it doesn't have the bubble effect. It just shows you the whole side of the car and has the guidance lines too to let you know exactly how close something is, which is just really ingenious, honestly. There's a lot of content packed into every fit as well. So even if you go with the base LX version, you're still going to get Bluetooth audio and phone connectivity. You're going to get the automatic wiper, or not wipers, but headlights. You're getting keyless entry, power windows, locks, etc. And you're getting safety as well. So every fit is a 5-star safety rated vehicle. They have that rating for the frontal impacts, for the side impacts, and then a 4-star rollover safety rating, which is really great, especially in a small vehicle, because at times I think the persona is, well, I'm in a small vehicle, so I'm not safe. But that's really not true. Honda has come a long way and really made sure that all of their lineup is a safe vehicle for yourself and your family, which is phenomenal. Out here on the highway, you are reminded that this is Honda's entry-level vehicle for the US. And I say that because there's a lot of glass, which is fantastic, but that lets in a lot of road noise. So here on the highway, I am definitely having to raise my voice to make sure that it's at a level where you guys can hear me. And that's not a bad thing, but just keep that in mind. If you do a lot of highway driving, that might become tiresome. Otherwise, though, that glass aids you in being able to see all around you. So I can see out all around very well. The blind spots are kept to a minimum because of that. And it just has an open, airy feeling to it as well. It makes the cabin feel a lot larger. It's a very comfortable cabin. We have everything nicely at hand. My window switches, all of my buttons are easy to reach. I have a really cool cup holder here next to my steering wheel, which I haven't really seen on any other vehicle, and it's a neat thing to add. Adds a little bit more storage. And there's just a lot of storage everywhere. There's cubbies and compartments everywhere. In the doors, there's bins for bottles. There's cup holders up in front of the shifter. I've got the armrest with my heated seat switches, and then there's another cubby in front of that. There's just a lot of great things around. So that's fantastic as well. There's 8 colors that you can get, including this purple, which I believe is called Mulberry Pearl. So you've got multiple choices of colors. Some of them are really fun and bright, and some of them are more subdued, such as what we have today. And you have the nice black interior, such as this one. So there's a great amount to check out, even though this is a compact car, and I think you'll find a lot of things that you like about it, because you even get things such as a rear view camera on every single one. You can't really beat that, can you? So with an entry-level price of under 16 grand and our as-tested price here of just over 21 MSRP, you really can't go wrong with the Honda Fit. There's a ton of room inside, it's great on fuel, it has good looks, it has a lot of niceties inside, a lot of storage too, definitely something to keep in mind. Can't go wrong here with the Honda Fit. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Hollis from Grappone Drive. I'll see you again next week. Please like, comment, share. Find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram. I'll try to put those down at the bottom, and I'll see you next week.